Shalom Aleichem, everyone. We're continuing Hachsteg's learning of the Pele Yoetz. Today is day number 64, and we're starting a new chapter called Chele, sick, dealing with people that are sick and ill. And it's a little bit of a longer chapter, a lot to say, to help us fulfill these mitzvahs and take care of people in the right way. And he writes like this, Chele, yesh bo shtei azharos. There are two mitzvahs and two warnings when it comes to a chele, to a sick person. Azharas acherim, alav. Number one, others are instructed how to take care of him. Ve'asaras al asmai, and then there is the chele himself, the sick person, who is instructed how to take care of himself, what he has to do for himself. Azharas acherim alav, this that other people have an obligation towards him, levakre, that is to come and visit him. It's called Bikur Cholim, visiting the sick. Ki yadua shi mitzvah rabba. It's known that it's a great mitzvah. Sha'eicha peres b'olam hazeh, you will reap the rewards in this world. V'aken kayemes l'olam haba, and the ultimate reward will be in the world to come. So you benefit in this world and the world to come when you go and you visit a sick person. V'yadua, and it's known she'ikra bikur k'dei levakesh rachamim alav. The main thing that you must do when you visit someone that is sick is to daven for their refuah, that they should be healed, that Hashem should have mercy on them. It's not enough just to come in there and bring them a piece of cake and give them a smile and tell them a nice story and a good vort on the parsha. That's also good. But the ikr, the main part of the mitzvah, is you need to do something to show that you are beseeching from HaKadosh Baruch Hu that He has mercy on them. Ukvar ani sidarti tefillah, says the Pele Yoetz, although that I'm an impoverished person myself, in mitzvahs and in ruchnias, I wrote a special tefillah, v'simachtiya bebeis tefilosai, and in his book that he has called Beis Tefillah, he wrote a special prayer there that a person could say when they're in the presence of someone that is ill. Ulefachas, at least though, everybody can fulfill their obligation. When you are leaving the presence of the person that is ill, you should at least say the following words. Hashem should give you a refuah shlema, a complete recovery, amongst all of the other sick, ill people of Klal Yisrael. That's it. If you say that much, that shows that you're asking Hashem to have mercy on him, and therefore, Be'ez Hashem Yisbarach is going to have a refuah shlema. If the person that you came to visit is a poor man, Ikar Mitzvah of Bikur Kadesh Yires Chesroinoi Mahu Tzarech. The main thing is you must see and evaluate what is this poor person, what does he need, and what is he lacking in his treatments, in his medicine, in his being taken care of. And you should do whatever you can to provide him with whatever he needs medicinally. Maybe he needs nurses, maybe he needs treatments, maybe he needs bandages, maybe he needs to go to another doctor. He can't afford it, so do whatever you can. Or cause others to come and take care of his financial needs when it comes to his medicine and his doctors and his treatments and the like. Fortunate are the Jewish people in every city, Medina, in every state, that they strengthen themselves in this particular mitzvah. They have a whole organization that does gemilas chasadim, acts of kindness, and they do chesed with those people that are ill and sick, with those that are the deceased, and if they're poor, they will give them for free. They'll take care of their medical expenses. Zaka chulakoin, the portion of such people is meritorious. So we have in many cities across the world something called the Bikur Cholim, which is an organization that deals with those that are sick, and they have for other organizations which deal with specifics, maybe being in the machla, cancer, Rahman al-Islam, kidneys, failure, Rahman al-Islam, all different things. We have these amazing organizations in Klal Yisrael which are helping people that are not able to take care of themselves financially, or don't have the wherewithal of who to go to for medical advice and treatments and the like. so they take care of so much, and they could take care of them in the finances, in the housing, in the travel, in rides, you name it. And that says, Ashreichem Yisrael, fortunate are the Jewish people that we do such things. Aval mitzvahs Bikur Cholim rafya. However, says the Pele Yoetz, unfortunately, the mitzvah of Bikur Cholim, of visiting the sick, has become very weak in our times. And he says like this: if a rich man gets a headache, and he doesn't go out in the streets that day, you don't see him in shul, you don't see him in the marketplace, he's not, you call to make an appointment with him and he's not in his office, take it, Rabbi, and I say, oh, the rich man, immediately everybody goes, oh, Rabbi, are you okay? Is everything all right? What's the matter? We didn't come to work today. We didn't see you at shul. Is everything okay? But if a poor man gets sick, nobody goes to see how he's doing and ask about his health. And what can we do for him? But because that the mitzvah is so great of visiting the sick, that's why the Yetzirah comes and he starts working on a person to help, to cause this person to lose a lot of good. Meaning, I have a mitzvah to go and help every Jew that is sick. I have a mitzvah to visit anyone that is sick. It doesn't matter whether they're rich or they're poor, whether they are powerful or they are weak. It doesn't really matter. If they are Yid and they are sick, I have an obligation. But the Yitzhar gets in the way and says, go to the wealthy people, because that will bring you prestige in their eyes. The poor people, don't worry about them. What's going to be worth anyway? Chas v'chalila. Besides the fact that you get the mitzvah of Bikur Cholim, there's another benefit that you're going to receive. When you go to visit someone that is sick, you are the one who is healthy and strong and alive, and you see them, you'll put it to your heart. You'll start thinking introspectively. What is a human being anyway? Look what could happen to a person if they sin. Maybe the same thing will happen to me. I'll get these rebukes from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Anios, v'chaloyim, ra'im, poverty and sickness and the like. Meaning, why does a person get sick? One of the reasons might be is because he did something wrong. And if he did something wrong, he's going to get punished by HaKadosh Baruch Hu. I would never say chas v'lila to such a person, oh, you know what you did wrong, that's why you got sick. God forbid, you would never say such a thing. But I think to myself, I know that Hashem works meter connected meter, measure for measure. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives consequences to people that misbehave. So what if I'm misbehaving? What if I'm doing sins? Maybe Hashem's going to send the same thing my way. Mitzvah. So one mitzvah will bring about another mitzvah. When you see your friends suffering and languishing away in pain and sickness, you will be welled up inside with mercy upon him. And you will do whatever you can to provide for that person. You feel so bad. Let me take care of their medical bills. Let me get them to the right doctor. Let me give them what they need. Now you become a person who's chasing after tzedakah, charity, and chesed and kindness all day long. Someone who does tzedakah and chesed, he will find life and tzedakah, and he'll find the charity, so to speak, the kindness and the honor from HaKadosh Baruch Hu himself. Which means you'll never lose out from being a biker, a Bikur Cholim, someone who does Bikur Cholim to others. You will gain because you will be mechazik yourself to realize things can happen to anybody, can even happen to you, God forbid. And therefore I'll do whatever I can to help alleviate the pain and the suffering of this person, especially if they don't have the means themselves to take care of what they need to. I would like to step up to the plate and raise myself to the challenge and do what I can to help a person that is in need. All the best.